guys, part 3 here on this polishing this Buick hood. Anyways, I've got step 1 done, and I'm going to move on to step 2 here. I think I got all the scratches out, but you know, I'm sure I probably missed one somewhere. Just if you see scratches, it's the scratches now from the pad from step 1. So that's now what we're going to try and get rid of on the next step. But hopefully I didn't miss anything from the sand scratches. And it looks, you know, so far it looks really good. But once, like I say, once you get into the little bit finer stage here, that's where you notice if you kind of miss something. Let's see here if I can switch here. There we go. So you see these are all the marks from the polishing. See how they're kind of round? Boy, those LED lights really highlight that, don't it? Anyways, but so I didn't notice any sand scratches left, but I'm pretty sure I probably missed one or two. So sometimes they get a little hard to tell apart from the sand scratches or the scratches from the pad from polishing, but we will find out here on the next step. All right, I'm going to set you guys up here. Just be patient. Be patient. All right, what do we got here? Can you see anything here? Yeah, it should be okay, I guess. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, I'm going to get set up. Grab my compound. So now I'm using my 360 finishing with my little yellow pad here. This is a Ferrecla pad. And I'm just going to give it a tiny bit of a spritz. Spritz of water. Needs a little bit of lube. Okay. We'll see what we got here. Kind of like that. Smear that sucker around. Who's here? Sorry guys, I had somebody here looking for a gas station, which we're not. I'm going to go here again. That's why usually when I'm doing this, I lock the door, because every time I start doing this, I get interrupted. Funny how people don't know how much gas they have. Like, it just amazes me. All right, back to work here. Every step's pretty much the same, you know. It takes a little less time because now we're already down to you're removing finer and finer scratches all the time, so you're not sitting there forever trying to take out sand scratches. And actually I did kind of hit it with the wool pad on the first one just to knock it down a bit quicker. And then I went over it with the foam. But if you guys are new at this, don't be using a wool pad. Once I get down to the last step, I'm going to take the plastic off the other side there. And then make sure everything looks even from one side to the next. Alright, I think we'll see what we got here. Now I think it's time for another fiber floss. Alrighty, let's check it out. Which I think I'll use this to clean it off a bit first. A little bit of water up here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One thing is, I'm definitely not a professional power polisher. I can definitely do the job, but I don't do this every day like some people. Oh yeah. Look at that. So now you can start to see if you missed something. Yeah, and the difference now is, like, you can see where I ended. It's night and day from this side to this side. So there's still a little bit of scratching from the first cut there. So I'm going to have to hit this again. So I'm going to go one more round here. One more round. A little spritz on my pad. Nothing like black when it's polished. It's a son of a gun to get done, but holy moly. This will probably get boring for you guys here right away. starting to dry up on me. Let's have a look here. Oh, I can't even remember which one's which here. I think this is the dirty one. Alright. And that's really all there is to it. Oh yeah, that looks amazing. That looks amazing. And once all these scratches are gone from the first step, then the next one after this, that's when the shine really comes out. So let's have a look here. Yeah, so now I can see the scratches from the pad that I'm using now. And I'm just looking for anything deeper than what the pad is putting on here. Yeah, this guy. My buddy Joe. I'm polishing. So I think it looks pretty good so far. I don't see anything from sanding, so that's kind of good. Just the only scratches are from the pad that I'm using right now, so I'll show you guys what that looks like here. Flip. And you see how you can still see them now? But definitely getting to be a lot finer than the first step there. So, let's see, when you look at it from here, it's looking pretty damn good. See the reflections? Oh yeah! Hey guys, I'm back here. I kind of went through the hood here. I did a couple of more steps. It's probably just gets monotonous just doing the same thing over and over here for you guys. But anyways, I basically got done the second step there, which I did on the video. And then I went to the blue pad here, the waffle pad. Right here, this 3M pad. This thing works very well. Just got to make sure you clean it right away after. Otherwise, these little tips here will harden up with the compound, and then it's basically garbage. And then I used the blue pad with the G3 again, the finishing. I've been using this all the way through. Just kind of actually experimenting a bit here as I go to. So I did that. And then I used my black pad there, this one here. This is that Ferrecla one I was telling you guys about. It's super, super soft. And again, I used the G3 on it. And now I'm using my orbital right here. This one here. See? So I've been using this here. I did most of that side there, but I'm going to set you up here. And I've been using that with that 3M step 3 here. This one here. And I got to say, this stuff is freaking awesome. Really good. Really good stuff. So I think I'm going to be buying some of this from now on. This would probably if I use the Ferrecla line, like if I'm using the 360, the compound, and then the finish, and then I use this after, amazing. So I've got, I'll just flip you. Like, I mean, look at this. It's ridiculous. There's not even one swirl in it. It's super smooth. And it's not waxed yet. I'm not done over here yet, so I still got to finish this area here. So I'm pretty happy with that. So once I kind of buff it in with some wax a bit, holy moly, that's going to be incredible. So I'm going to, and I'll just do this for a few minutes. And I know it's probably not the best here, but yeah, I got some birds that live rent-free here in the shop. Once in a while you catch one flying around shitting all over. I had one in the office there a couple weeks ago. Oh! All right. So that's it, see? That's pretty much, swirl it around a bit, and then you just basically, this is the 3M, and you basically just keep buffing it until it breaks. You can see it breaking down, and then it looks wet, and then after that you can basically pretty much stop, I guess. I do spritz it a hair once in a while. A bit of a spritz, just a tiny bit. And then I'm going to unwrap the other side and see how it compares the two. I know this side's going to look better. I kind of went an extra couple of steps there, so it's definitely going to look a little better. Incredible. See how it's breaking down? So that's kind of basically it for that. And then I wipe it down with these cheap microfibers for now. Yeah, these cheap microfibers are definitely cheap. So I use one just to kind of clean the most off, and then I use another clean one after. But these cloths here leave this weird lint behind, eh? So they're definitely not the best, but like I say, I gotta, once this is on the car, I'm gonna, when the car's done, I'm gonna probably give it a final little buff, and then I can use some better stuff there. But I want to get this done here, and then we'll take the poly off the other side. And I'll probably have to do the other side again a little bit. There's that. See? Can you see yourself? It definitely is amazing. Holy moly. Absolutely incredible. Deep and rich and shine. Like, yeah, see, it leaves all this lint behind it. I don't know why it keeps releasing this lint. Cheap ass microfiber. Oh yeah, that's so smooth. Woo! So smooth. Haven't done the edge here yet, but we can do that later on. Wow. Wow. So usually, like, it's hard to get black to look good, I'll tell you what. But like if I had, like it's just this color, I guess you basically have to do an extra couple of steps because it'll never look this good. So, and like I say, once I wax it, then it's going to be even more better, eh? More better. All right, I'm going to take this off. I'll set you guys up right here. Can you see, man? That might be dirty on this side. I don't know yet here. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no comparison. See? It looks good, but there's no comparison. It's a little dirty on the edge here. Well, this side I didn't remove the swirls either, too, so I guess you can't really compare it. But you can see the difference, I think. That's pretty awesome. You see? Oh! Get rid of this tape here. I'll clean that off, and I'll probably just kind of go over the other side a little bit here, but that's the difference between the extra, basically 2 steps, or probably 1 really, because you still have to buff it to get the swirls out. But I mean, the depth between the 2 here is like, you can't even compare it. It's crazy how nice this is. This is a little bit more, this isn't really even black even. This is really black, and this is not really, it's black, but it's a little bit muddy. But this side is like amazing. So I guess that's about it, other than like, all I would do now is just buff it here with some wax, and then I'd probably even do another coat of hand wax after that. But other than that, guys, that's probably going to wrap it up for the video for this hood, because it's freaking boring. Unless, you know, whoever hasn't done this before maybe might be interested, but I'm going to flip it. Show you guys. Like, I mean, it's amazing. See how it's kind of bluey there, and you can see, well, you can see the swirls and stuff. Look at that. Wow. See? Pretty incredible. So there you have it. Like, see when you see the reflection there on the Yeah, so that's kind of the trick on this one here. Been a while since I did black, actually. Been a while. Usually they're, you know, different colors, like lighter colors or whatever. You don't have to do this many steps, but you see every stupid little thing on this black color. So there you have it, guys. I'm going to leave it at that, and share, like, and subscribe. Oh, and the pad I was using on the orbital there was just that step 3 pad. It was this brand here. It doesn't really matter. It's just a soft finishing pad on my, and that orbital there, you don't want to be using an action that's real aggressive. That's a real smooth action. Like, it doesn't have the long orbital action on it. It's orbital, but it's got a shorter kind of a stroke on it, so it's a lot smoother, eh? But anyway, so that's what I use for that. So there you go, guys. I'll keep got to stop rambling on here. All right, thanks, guys.